Character creation starts with customizing your look. Choose your hair, beard and other features to make your character unique. After that, I'll show you some of the other characters I've unlocked through previous runs. However, for this video we're starting from scratch, picking the starting class. Each class brings its own deck and playstyle, allowing for tons of replayability depending on whether you prefer a more offensive, defensive or strategic approach. The story is set in a dark, Arthurian-inspired world where the wilderness and a mysterious force threatens to consume everything. Your character is on a journey to uncover secrets, battle creatures of legend, and survive in a land full of despair. Unlike traditional roguelites, Tainted Grail brings heavy narrative elements that influence your gameplay as you face moral dilemmas and shape the world around you.
We'll be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement.
Exploration in Tainted Grail Conquest is a core aspect of the game that really sets it apart from other roguelites. What makes exploration exciting is how dynamic the world feels, guys. Every run is different. Some paths are blocked, forcing you to make tough decisions and where to go to next. You'll constantly be balancing the need to find valuable resources with the risk of encountering deadly foes. Alongside the main story missions, side quests offer incredible rewards and lore-rich experiences. For instance, helping a wandering merchant could lead to unlocking new cards or vital resources for the upcoming challenges. One of the most rewarding quests you'll encounter early on is the search for the blacksmith. As you explore, you receive hints about his location, leading you through dangerous territory. Once found, the blacksmith becomes a critical NPC in your base.
You want me in your village? Well, you must first prove you can take care of yourself. Kill 10 bears and... just fooling, for pity's sake. What would I need 10 bears for? Show me the way.
Upgrade your equipment and making future runs more manageable. This quest alone shows how Tainted Grail rewards exploration with meaningful upgrades and story elements that impact your journey. Should you take the longer route to avoid stronger enemies or risk the dangerous path for better rewards? This balance of risk and reward is what makes every step through Avalon feel like a tactical choice, not just a routine.
Good day, stranger. Are you in need of some guidance?
You hear a familiar voice.
Finally, now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
Combat in Tainted Grail Conquest goes beyond simple card mechanics. Every encounter feels like a tactical puzzle that requires careful planning and adaptability. Each class you choose starts with a basic deck tailored to its strengths, but as you progress through your runs you'll gather new cards, relics and passive abilities that drastically alter your strategy. The foundation of combat is built around playing cards from your deck that either buff your character, debuff enemies or deal direct damage. But this isn't just about throwing down attack cards. Timing and synergy are key. For example, playing a debuff at the right moment can completely neutralize a powerful enemy attack, while stacking buffs on yourself before a big hit can turn the tide in your favour. The strategy comes in not just playing your cards, but in planning out how those cards work together for the best possible outcome. As you progress, you'll earn new cards from battles, quests or merchants, allowing you to refine your deck and make it more powerful. You might find a card that increases your energy gain for each attack you block, or a card that deals damage while healing you in return. The deck building aspect means that no two runs feel the same, as you're constantly adapting your strategy to fit the cards you have at your disposal. Beyond the active deck, you'll also require passive cards and abilities that further influence your playstyle. These passives offer bonuses like increased damage, energy boosts, or additional card draws, giving you more flexibility in combat. This is where Tainted Grail really excels. You're not just building a deck, you're crafting a complete combat strategy around your character's strengths, the cards you've earned, and the enemies you're facing. But what really makes combat stand out is how enemies themselves require different strategies. Some fights will see you focusing on one enemy, while others may throw multiple waves of minions your way. Knowing how and when to use your debuffs, buffs and attacks becomes a matter of life and death in this unforgiving roguelite. Lastly, the game's combat typically ramps up as you venture deep into the wilderness, forcing you to make smarter choices not just in the cards you play, but in how you approach each run. Will you focus on a high damage strategy or balance it out with defense and utility? The choices you make determine how well you survive, and the deck building system offers endless ways to experiment with different strategies. Overall, Tainted Grail Conquest offers a unique blend of roguelike deck building with deep storytelling and strategic combat. It's a game that tests both your strategic thinking and adaptability in an ever-changing world. If you're looking for a fresh roguelite experience with plenty of depth, this is the one to check out, guys.